Hello and welcome. I'm Pedro Garcia and I'm going to take you through a 20-minute workout today. Perfect for you if you have a busy schedule with family, work, social life, and this is the type of workout that you can do anywhere at any time. So we're going to use simply body weight. A small space is enough. I'm here in my backyard. I'm going to warn you, there might be some neighbor sounds or some birds and some airplanes flying by. So don't mind that. I just really invite you to come and join me for this time and have some fun. Okay, it's going to take exactly 20 minutes and we're going to have 4 movements today. We're going to have 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. After we complete the 4 movements, we're going to rest for the entire minute. Okay, I'm going to leave the timer running on the side and you can follow along. The movements that we're going to do today will be the inchworm push-ups, working on a push. We're going to have the dragon squats, working on our lower body. We're going to have the sit-outs, bringing some conditioning and also core work. And to finish off, we've got some jump squats to bring the intensity pretty high. Okay, this is going to be the movements we're going to do today. So let's get started. Let's not waste any time. We'll get the clock started and we'll begin in a few seconds. First movement we're going to do is the inchworm push-ups. So keeping your hip high, you're going to imagine that you go under the fence, coming close to the floor and bringing your feet forwards. You're going to do that for 40 seconds. If you are limited in space, you can simply move your hips back up again. Or if you want to add a little bit of a jump, you can as well. We're going to go here until the timer stops. Change direction and go through a few more reps until we complete the 40 seconds. Boom. Nice and easy. And that is 20 seconds rest for now. Second movement that we're going to do is the dragon squats. We're going to move across the space and all we're going to do is try and do a curtsy lunge. So think of a curtsy lunge, that's your level 1. Clock is going to start shortly for the 40 seconds. Demonstrating starting from this position, crossing, light touch on the knee, and you can twist around. Curtsy lunge, touch, and spin. Very simple, nice and easy. Big spin. Another variation that you can do is putting the foot right in line with the other foot and coming a little bit lower. So you can also spin at the bottom. So this will be more challenging for you. On the next round, I'll give you another variation that will be more challenging. 20-second rest. Now, for that variation, if you cannot perform the next variation, you stick to the previous one. What I wanted to say as well is that if you have any knee issues, your spin or your twist is going to happen at the top to avoid any tension. Next movement, sit outs. Starting on all fours, I'm going to lift up one foot, one hand, and put the leg through where that hand was. You can do this as low or as fast as you want, with a lot more power and momentum, but make sure that you keep breathing. It can gas you out pretty quickly. Always breathing. 10 seconds left. And rest. 20 seconds. Now the second part is the more intense one. We have the sit-outs and we got the jump squats. If you cannot manage to go through the 40 seconds with the jump squats, you can do 10 reps and rest for the remainder of the minute. Okay? Let's go. Big squats throughout. was a long set. Whew. Resting for the full minute now. Take a little break, catch your breath. That is the end of round one. So for this, you're going to pick up your breath and we're going to start again from the inchworm push-ups. 3 more to go. This is our resting minute. Nice and easy. It's a beautiful day here. Whew. And okay. Ah, 20 seconds left in the resting period. We're going to begin with the inchworm push-ups again. If you want to stay on the spot, remember, as I said, you can stay on one space and move back and forth. It's in position. Let's go for 40 seconds here. Bend the elbows, stretch at the top, and go through. That's it. And finishing. One more. Resting time. Excellent. Next movement is the dragon squat. For the second time out of 4, and we're going to be on our way. Now the next variation of the dragon squat is where to stay very low. It's going to work a lot on your mobility too. So from here, we're going to open wide, transition, spin at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Quite challenging. If you don't have good mobility, that's going to be quite demanding. So work at your level, work at your capacity, and remember, you can start from here. Boom, and twist. Cool. Nice. 20 seconds, we're gonna go into the sit-outs. Woo, that is a big one. Sit-outs are hard work. I really recommend you to keep your feet wide so you can get the right position. If you stay too close, it's gonna be bad for you. Now, if you go, as you pull through, your knee should point up in each way. So a really big twist as you turn and get into the stretched out position. Keep breathing. You can connect to the floor if you need to. And worst case scenario, if you can't do that one, you can do some mountain climbers, okay, as a substitute. 10 seconds left. Last one, and time. All right, comes to the hardest one now, which is the squat jumps. Bringing the intensity high. That's gonna be our second time around. 10 seconds left. Ready to go? 3, 2, let's go. This will be 10 reps. It will give you more time to rest. So if you want to keep going, keep going. and time. Full minute of rest. It's actually a minute and 20 because you got the 20 seconds of this minute plus the full minute at the back of it. Cool. This morning I did a 10-kilometer run, beat my personal best on my personal record, did under an hour, 10 kilometers, which is a big achievement for me. So thanks for sharing and thanks for following. Now we're gonna go for full minute of the rest. Catch your breath. Understand that if you're resting, aim to breathe through the nose, because this way you maximize your absorption of oxygen. What does that mean? It means that your body can absorb as much oxygen as it brings carbon dioxide. So when we breathe through the mouth, you're getting rid of all the carbon dioxide. This way, when you try to breathe, you can't absorb as much oxygen. And because I'm talking, it's even harder to catch your breath. Let's do it. Next one, we're gonna start again, guys. Round number 3, minute number 11 should be coming around. Starting on the inch 1 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There's a big plane flying by our house. Remember that you are the specialist on yourself. Follow along, but respect your body. If you need to take a rest at any given time, you can, okay? Progress is more important than perfection. Progress is more important than results, because the result is just a consequence of your progress. 10 seconds left in this. We're gonna go for our dragon squats. Let's do it. Step 1, big spin. This movement is gonna get you working balance, motor coordination, mobility, and strength. So it's lots of things combined. That's why I love these locomotion style exercises or movements, right? It's more about the movement than just the exercise. There is brain involved. The brain has to think. You got to create a neural pathway to be able to perform this exercise. And time. Resting. Beautiful. Going for the sit-outs in 14 seconds. All right, I hope you have a good day. In the movement challenge, this is day number 8, and we're coming to the back end of the second. We're starting the week number 2. Let's go through here. Sit outs. Breathing slowly. Control your breath. If you don't lose your breath, you don't need to catch your breath. Halfway. 5 seconds left. And rest. Cool. Great compression on the quads, hip flexors, core, working on this movement. We're coming to the end of round number 3, but before we end, we gotta do those squat jumps. Working on the legs. Minimum 10 reps. Take a little rest if you need to. And let's go. It's 10 reps. It's 24 reps, 10 seconds left. Come on, you got this. Full minute of rest. Breathing through the nose. Breathe into your stomach. That's the beginning of our minute rest. Nice. What I was explaining before, the plane allows, imagine that your red blood cells are like buses, and they can only replace the amount of passengers coming in with the amount of passengers going out. And the passengers are the gases, carbon dioxide and, still resting, carbon dioxide and oxygen. So if you have 4 passengers of carbon dioxide, they will go out and you can only put 4 oxygens in. But if you have 20 or 40 carbon dioxides going, you can put 20 to 40 oxygen in. Let's begin round number 4. That's our last one. Woo. Come on, don't be shy. Last one. Oh, finished. Unbelievable. That's awesome. All right. We're coming to the final piece, guys. That's our final round. We are 75% done. Or actually now 80. One more. Let's keep moving. Dragon squats coming in 5 seconds. Boom. Let's go. Ba, ba, ba. Keep going. Light touch on the knee. Twist. Balance. Legs are working hard. Nice. Good effort, guys. Congratulations. You're moving really well. 10 seconds left. Keep going. You can see that I'm working hard, just as you. Okay, it's not simple for anybody. Good job. Now we're going to our sit-outs for the last time. Round number 4 is our minute number 18 already. Amazing. Hard work. Keep it up. Bring it down. Let's do it. Remember, if you need to change it to mountain climbers, you can. 10 seconds left. Keep going. Amazing. Catching your breath. Final movement. That's those squat jumps in 10 seconds. We're gonna get it done. Let's go. All the way. Minimum 10 reps. If you can stop, catch your breath, and go again. Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1. That's 17 reps. Boo! 50 seconds left. Shake it off. Legs are burning. Come on, a few more. And time. Take a moment to catch your breath, breathing through the nose. Walk around. Don't sit down straight away. Take your time to move around and cool down. Bring your heart rate down slowly. So you don't crash your nervous system too quickly. So when you feel like your heart rate is going pretty high, if you're wearing a watch, Apple Watch or Garmin or something that tracks your heart rate, it's always helpful to have it handy and you can keep an eye. So this way you can always stop, regain your breath, lower your heart rate, and start building that threshold, building your working capacity. This way you will be going for the win, pushing for the progress. That's our last 20 seconds of the final minute, which is the rest time. And we're gonna conclude there. Amazing. All right, now that we've cooled down a bit, we can stop. You can do a little bit of stretching. You can stretch your pecs against the wall. You can stretch your quads. Nice and big, take your time. Now, as I always say in every video, you are at the level that you're at, and that is okay. The most important part is that you show up consistently and make progress. Don't fall into the perfection trap. Focus on consistency, not intensity. People who have an all or nothing approach will seek perfection, go hard for 2 days, and then one day it doesn't happen as they would like to, and they crash and go zero, and that's like, what's the point? But who is consistent, who is perseverant, is going to trend on a high level. So you go, instead of aiming for the 100, you're going to be at an 80, 90, 75, 80, 95, and that is okay, but for a long period of time. That's the most important part. Okay, so I'd like to share my gratitude, my appreciation for you for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, send us in the comment below, and I would love to be able to support you and provide some guidance in your movement journey. So get in touch if that is something you're interested in, and this way you will become stronger, more agile, more mobile, more resilient, for you to do the amazing things you can do with your life. Take care of your kids, go on holiday, do some crazy stuff, some cool stuff, do a marathon, do a obstacle course race, rock climbing, whatever it is that you really want to do in the world. Okay, that is my mission for you, to help you move with confidence and longevity. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video.